Good morning, Geek Culture. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Artisan MC, on the fastest live stream on YouTube on my drive time commute. So we will be cruising today at about 75 to 80 miles an hour. That's U.S. time or U.S. speed. Please put your seat backs and your trays up to the upright position. So, how we're all doing today? Today is challenge day for me. I have a test today. My HVAC certification test today. So hopefully, since I just said that out loud, come back with good news. Get those certs. Put another certification under my belt. And keep doing what I'm doing because I like to amass skills. Told you I'm trying to be Buckaroo Banzai in this bitch. Everything I want to do. Be good at everything I want to do. So like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. What up, JT? Said quarter mile at a time. Yeah, I'm living about 5 miles. About 5 miles at a time. So, what are we talking about today? Divergent conversations. Now, still haven't read that other message from their brother yesterday, 5 points. I haven't read that one yet. And honestly, I didn't have time. Came home, I got to cracking my study materials for my test this afternoon, and wasn't looking at a lot of that shit, man. I just woke up with my test on my mind. I did not look at that. Respond to some quick comments, but I didn't. Partially because I don't feel like going back into it again. I said what I had to say. He said what he had to say. What else is there to be said? I don't believe in wasting oxygen or time. I really don't. Yes. What up, Beast? The danger room is open. Safety protocols have been disengaged. Challenge level apocalypse. We might keep it at a Mr. Sinister level today. But, excuse me, here's my thing on this, because I saw something in the comment section that tried to start moving the point on to talking about Black Panther and stuff like that. And I respectfully tried to keep the topic on, keep the conversation on topic, right? Not going off into that shit. Reason being is because I've said for years on this channel, my Shop Talk live stream, since they first announced it, that Chadwick would not be recast and going to put that character on the shelf. I said from the jump it was bullshit, and I said initially that someone should start a hashtag to recast the child. Now, I decided to go back into the archives and pull that video from my Shop Talk Live. I think it was like a year or two. And then I said, fuck it. Then I said, fuck it. Reason being, the brother that ran out there with the Recast the Child movement is doing good work. Fine, whatever. Whatever. It is not lost on me that anybody in this space will not get respect for what they say, no matter who takes it in use. So fuck it. I didn't feel like going through it, and I realized I did not file my live streams in a way that I can pull that up. I have to actually think about the year and what else was talked about on that stream to go back and find it and pull it out. So since then, I've done better with database in my live streams. Learning process. But not to take the point away from what the conversation on the short was, is that we don't need a Balzac movie. We need an icon movie. We need a good icon movie by somebody who's going to actually give a damn about the character and actually uses the same mentality as Ryan Coogler did when he made the first Black Panther, is that this is important. Let's make this really good. That's what we need. We don't need a Balzac. We don't need a Calvin Ellis. We don't need any other iterations of that shit. And I think it's kind of funny nowadays how finally Blue Marvel and some other Black Superman kick type characters is bubbling to the surface now. That both of these companies have actually screwed up their franchises and trying to get that Black audience. Now, I'll say this, the only reason that Blue Marvel does not, it's not the only reason, but the primary reason Blue Marvel doesn't get any smoke from me is because Blue Marvel was not made to be Superman. Blue Marvel, another character, another Black man, brilliant, super strong character, made by a Black man, Kevin Prevost, is not a carbon copy. But you can see how the 15, and I'm exaggerating on that number, so 15 Superman iterations that Marvel Comics has, they only have one Black man who can sit at the top of that pyramid. And they always try to, make him kind of on par, kind of the same as the Century. I was thinking about this the other day about 1,000 exploding suns, the power of 1,000 exploding suns, compared to a guy who has access to a whole universe of antimatter energy. They're on par with each other. No, that's not how that works. But you can keep floating it out there, whatever. No. This is why Kevin Prevost created the character. To put a black male or black male character at that position. Because we should have had one. Now, if you know anything about fucking comics, you might remember a character called Cardiac. Have the same costume scheme, similar power signature. Not on that level, but kind of crazy. But to me, I think of it this way: if you mix Superman levels of strength with a John Stewart grit, military grit, Cardiac, what you get? You get yourself a cool mark. So that's why that character, what up, Charles, has been sidelined, powered, depowered, repowered. We want to do something cool with him because we want to try to use him now. Fuck you. That's all it is, because they're losing the audience. Now, one of the comments that was made was about these other black characters in the MCU and how they're not being used. And they're not. You tell me why, as good of an actor as Don Cheadle is, starring in movies, television, I believe he has his own production company too, as good of an actor as he is, why there hasn't been a War Machine movie a while ago? Why does he need to introduce Riri Williams again? Why did Black Panther need to introduce Riri Williams? Here's the play, you guys. All these characters that you like, these male characters you like, are only there to serve as vehicles for the next female character they want to bring out to the forefront. At this rate, the Hawkeye TV show served two purposes. One, to have the handoff between Clint Barton Hawkeye and Kate Bishop Hawkeye. And then the other one to pull this Echo character out their ass to put her up there before Daredevil shows up, even though she's pretty much a Daredevil character. A Cassandra Cain and Daredevil mixed together. Not interesting. Now, I heard something funny yesterday, which made me laugh out loud because the person was talking about where the MCU is going and how the next Captain America movie, Captain Falcon, will probably have 8 females bossing around telling them what to do, which I thought was hilarious because that's how it goes, right? How many were in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show? How many? The most talked about thing out of that show is not the fact that Falcon became Captain America, not Isaiah Bradley, which it should have been. That should have been the next series rolling out of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It should have been an Isaiah Bradley show, red, black, and white. That should have been the show. Charles would agree with me on that shit. And they ain't cast him yet. But no, you want to hear about Madam Hydra, Constantine Valentina, whatever the fuck her long ass name is, who I give a shit about. And then Sharon Carter, Agent 13, being the power broker. And then little ginger chick with superpowers. Fucking hell. So what are you doing with these characters? Now, I also recently heard that the Ant-Man movie was going through reshoots even this month. I'm like, really? Interesting. I wonder, and this got me thinking of Divergent conversations. I wonder if they killed Ant-Man in this one. I wonder if it'll come out later on that the original pitch for the show was, the original movie shot was that Ant-Man died fighting Kang or some shit like that. And then I start falling down that rabbit hole thinking some other funny stuff that would happen. I said, I wonder if they'll have it in the movie that Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp, was in an interracial relationship with Kang the Conqueror back in the microverse. Excuse me, the quantum realm. I wonder if they'll play into that she had a little relationship with him, and he's kind of crazy and abusive. I wonder if that'll play into it. And that's why she was so afraid that they were sending a signal into the quantum realm. But she left that black man. She had to leave that black man because he was crazy, deranged. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. I wonder if they'll throw that in there. I wonder if they'll throw in there her getting to have a quip that he's a dangerous mind. This is Michelle Pfeiffer. I wonder if they'll get to throw that in there too. I'm just wondering. Yeah, look, Aquateki on my level today, man. Quantum entanglements indeed. Oh shit. Look, man, that has to be Sunday stream. That has to be the title of Sunday stream. Quantum entanglements. Oh shit. I have to remember that title, Aquateki. Good one. Aquateki on the board. Putting up a 3-pointer. I just wonder, right? Because in the original trailer, and I haven't watched the second trailer yet because I didn't need to. I told y'all. for over a year. I was going to watch the Ant-Man movie anyway. I love that shit. Right? Kang showing up. I want to see Jonathan Majors' performance as Kang. I want to see that shit. I think it'll be awesome. Saying that's some Loki. Right? So they don't need to show me another trailer. They just need to put the freaking movie out. But when you watch that original trailer, she was like, shut it off, shut it down. She do look scared, don't she? She do look like a woman running from a man. To later in the trailer find out it's a dude down there. And that while Janet Van Dyne was down there, she was messing with some folks. Because she was down there for some years. And that's what Bill Murray's character is, some dude that she was messing with down there. So, so you mean to tell me Janet Van Dyne was that thought in the quantum realm? She was living her best life in the quantum realm? Just giving out that expanding and shrinking vagina to folks? Wow, that's going to be an interesting little sale. Now, the other thing that I heard that was disturbing to me about this reshoots on Ant-Man thing, and then I'll get to the main point, which was that they might have been reshooting the movie to throw more jokes into it, that it was too serious. I'm like, what? Tell me that's not what y'all doing. Oh, please tell me that's not what you're doing. Have you not seen how you throwing fucking jokes into everything has ruined franchises? Are you kidding me? That better not be true. I hope the hell it ain't true. If I watch Ant-Man Quantumania and it turns into a fucking chuckle fest for Kang showing up, I will be highly disappointed. You will have to enlarge yourself to keep me from stomping on that bitch. You're gonna have to. Please no. Please no. No way. Do not turn it into a chuckle fest. Some things need to be serious. Some things need to be serious. It didn't work for She-Hulk. It didn't work for Thor: Love and Thunder. Look, you fucked up enough stuff trying to be comical. Quick quips are good here and there. But apparently the only people really good at that shit at Marvel was Robert Downey Jr. and fucking, what's his name? Little Spider-Boy. That's about it. The rest of y'all not good at that shit. So stop it. Stop thinking you comedic writers. You're not. If your comedic writing chops hit its zenith with She-Hulk, it's still a little pile of shit. Quit it. Stick to what you can do, I think, is make a movie. Maybe. Fucking hell. No. I hope it doesn't turn into a chuckle fest. I will be upset. I want this to be serious because it looked serious in the trailer, and I'm all good with that. I need seriousness where it's supposed to apply. I don't need jokes in place of serious moments. I'm a grown-up. I can handle it. Yeah, please don't rock this motherfucker up. Please don't rock it up. And I told y'all before, I like Taika Waititi. I didn't like him doing Thor. No. What we do in the shadows is funny as fuck to me. It's not funny in Thor. No, it's not. It's goofy as shit. It is goofy as shit. And you can see it. So, no, I don't want that. So, the other point was that the other point with the Ant-Man thing, this is the part with the black characters that still gets me. I'm still telling you guys, I am not into ethnicity swapping these villains, make them all black men. That is not interesting to me at all. You know that, right? While I like Jonathan Majors as an actor, Jonathan Majors was my pick to replace Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther But as soon as I thought that, they came out with the not recasting T'Challa, and they said, "Oh, and he's going to be Kang the Conqueror." Okay, fuck that up nicely. I think Jonathan Majors would have killed his Black Panther. See his physique and Creed? You don't think he can play smart? Fucking hell, he would have murdered him. Could have got anybody else's game. But I'm really concerned with Marvel, especially, is that these really reprehensible villains that they have really misunderstood, doing some, you know, multiverse shaking shit, experimenting on people and stuff like that. They're trying to put black faces on, black male faces on. I don't like that. I really don't. Like, I might be a fan of the High Evolutionary, right? Carl Wyndham, whatever his name is. I don't think he need to be played by a black dude. You know why? Because I'm comfortable with having the face of Dr. Moreau being a white dude, like it has always been since it was created. I'm fine with that. Yeah, experimenting on animals and people and not giving a fuck about them. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that being a white dude. You know, kind of that architect type. What I'm not comfortable with is throwing a black dude in the suit so everybody can say, yeah, I hate him. Ugh, he's evil. So, now, don't think it slid by me that whole thing with Thanos and Endgame, Thanos ended up looking like fucking Suge Knight. Don't think it escaped me. It didn't. It didn't. Well, why? Whereas Suge Knight is not an actor. Pretty funny with all that test footage of Black Panther, not T'Challa, but Thanos and stuff like that. It did look like he was wearing a wife beater, and he did look like Suge Knight. Kind of funny, right? The original Thanos was a black man too, so interesting, right? Don't think that's missed on. It's not. You want these characters that people can sit up there and cheer for and say they're evil as hell. The only thing they're seeming that the MCU is excelling at is giving you black villains. Killmonger, anybody? Thanos, Kang, High Evolutionary. Is there going to be another? Oh, wait, Wonder Man is going to come back as a villain first, too, right? Oh, he's black, too. Interesting. So, to me, when we talk about these things, about these characters, and these black characters and then black actors, no, the MCU doesn't necessarily have a good track record. They're good at putting your best friend in there, who's a black dude. They're good at that. But they're not good of letting your best friend have his own legs. Your proxy characters. They wholesale cripple War Machine in that bitch. He ain't never been crippled in the comic. How you cripple him on screen? So now he can be fucking useless without his suit. Kind of like Sam Wilson not getting the super soldier serum, huh? Fighting super soldiers. Everybody else can get it but him. And he can't get a loan. Interesting. Interesting. Just saying. So these are reasons why when you talk about this one conversation of I don't want a Val Zod, fuck your Superman, I want an Icon movie. It diverges into all these other things because all this other stuff is there too. It's all there. And I think that's why the little, what do you even call them, fanboys, but the sycophants come out to woodwork and want to shame you or try to get you to shut up talking about this thing. Why can't we have a Superman? Because there already is a Superman. You know, Clark Kent, farm boy from Kansas, by way of Krypton, tale of two daddies, Jarrell and Jonathan Kent, Super Simp, the Lois Lane. You don't remember that guy? Why do you need to make him again? Yeah, Beastly Bear, Mordo, and Doctor Strange. Yeah, right. We cool with throwing these black actors, these awesome. Mind you, none of these actors are garbage actors. All these black actors are really good, could be at the top of their fucking field. But what they keep giving them is the villains, so everybody can hate them. I forgot all about Mordo, Chidwick Ejiofor. Have you watched that man that fell from Earth? That motherfucker awesome in that shit. He's an awesome actor, period. Before he was Baron Mordo, and they fucking sidelined his whole fucking arc to do Scarlet Witch. Second movie was supposed to be Mordo going out there, taking out other sorcerers and taking their power, and then fighting Doctor Strange on his level. Kind of like a John Stewart, I mean, not a John Stewart, but a Hal Jordan fighting a Sinestro. You know, the person who trains you is now your biggest enemy. Yeah, that kind of shit. Ed Kitty, that black cat will not cross anybody's path anymore. I think he used up 9 of those on that one. That might have been his last life. Because he right towards the road, but dead as fuck. He didn't make it to cross no path. Ooh. Yeah, literally crippled War Machine. Literally. So he ain't shit without his armor. Now, they killed him in the comic before they crippled him in the movie. In the comic, Thanos killed him. Gave him the Drax Destroyer move. Put his fucking fist through his chest in his armor. Ripped his goddamn heart out in front of everybody. Oh, yeah. Had Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, his girlfriend, that interracial love, y'all, had her balling and shit. Because there wasn't a damn thing she could do about it. Most powerful character in the Marvel Universe. No, she ain't. No, she's not. So don't think it's missed on me. When I give DC and Marvel criticism, it's rightfully so. It's deserving because they deserve criticism for that shit. That's the point of criticism, to make you get better. Now you can get your little feelings about the shit or understand you need to fix some things. I am a parent and a grandparent. Me making you get better is not me caring about your feelings necessarily because I am a man. I can sympathize a little bit. You've done your best. But we ain't easing up on you just because you want to start fucking crying. No, fix the shit that's wrong. And then we'll ease up. And reportedly, DC got more black characters than Marvel. So, what's the holdup on Showcase? Yeah, Bakeem Woodbine in the Shocker. Yeah, but I grade that on a curve because that's Sony Marvel. It's Sony Marvel, and I think they killed his ass too, didn't they? Okay. I mean, they've had a lot of good black actors all through MCU movies. They keep ending up dying and ineffective in some ways. Funny. And I had the last point while I get through this gate. I got you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Fucking hell. Sorry, it work. iPhone will not be denied. I lost my goddamn point. Fucking around with that. Point of the matter is, I want to see better from the MCU with these black characters. I would really rather prefer an Icon movie than anything else. And in Marvel, I'm tired of seeing this person is the evil villain being a blackface. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing it. And even saying that, I don't want a black Xavier. I don't. You already got one crippled black man in the MCU. You don't need a second. Now, Disney might have been on the path of fixing that shit until Iger came back. So we're going to see what we're going to see. They'll tell you this after this She-Hulk morass that things are going to have to change up for Marvel. They've been in panic mode since then, trying to fix things. Partly why I think they're having these reshoots on this Ant-Man shit. I don't know what they do exactly, but I have my suspicions. But whatever you have on yours, drop it in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are, because conversation and debate and actually challenging each other's ideas is what makes the ideas that we create better. You do not get any better by putting up a Swiss cheese argument and getting mad because people keep poking their holes through them. Got holes in it, fix it. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's 8:01. I'm officially 1 minute late for work. It's time for me to get on this grind, get the rest of this refresher done, and get this test done today. See if I can grab this next certification. But even if I don't today, don't think that's gonna be the last time I go for it. Oh no, nigga. I'm coming back like fucking herpes. Back. I will be back. So like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I'm Artisan MC, and you have just heard a geek speak. Thank you. Quantum entanglement indeed.